It's me, your sister. I sold pure water to send you to school. You dirty village illiterate. I don't know you. I don't have any sister. My family is dead. Please, sister. Security, come and take this thief away. She wants to eat from where she did not sow. Please, I'm not a thief. Jessica, please, I'm your sister. Jessica!
My people, today's story, it will make you cry until your throat will start asking for water. People are wicked though. Let me tell you about these two sisters, Messi and Jessica. How selfishness made one sister forget the labor the other one went through for her. How one sister sold pure water under the hot sun, suffered, went hungry just to make the other sister what she is today. And how that sister, when God blessed her, turned around and said, I don't know you. My people, this story will teach you something very important about gratitude and how people forget where they came from. But before I begin this story, please like and subscribe to this channel. And please comment where you are watching from. I want to know how far this beautiful story has gone. Now sit down, relax, and let's begin. You see, after their parents died, life became hell for Messi and Jessica. Their uncle threw them out of their father's house. They had nowhere to go until an old woman, Mama Blessing, took pity on them and let them stay in her small shack. But Jessica had to go back to school, and school needed money. Messi looked at her sister and made a decision that would change both their lives. I will sell pure water, Messi announced one morning. Jessica's eyes widened. Sister, no, that work is too hard. The sun is too hot. Let me stop school and... Never, Messi cut her off. You will finish school. You will go to university. You will become somebody. I don't care what I have to do. This is my decision. And that was how it started. Every morning at 5 a.m., Messi would wake up, bathe with cold water, and go to Mrs. Agnes's shop to collect 50 bags of pure water. She would lift that heavy basin onto her head, that thing was heavy, and walk from street to street shouting, pure water, cold pure water. The sun would beat down on her like fire. Her feet would hurt from walking on hot ground. Her throat would become dry from shouting. Her neck would pain her from carrying that heavy load. But Messi did not give up. Every time she felt like stopping, she would remember Jessica's dream of becoming a lawyer, and she would continue. Some customers were kind. They would buy water and even give her tips. Well done, my daughter. God will bless your hustle. But some were wicked. They would insult her. You, this pure water girl, your water is not cold. Reduce your price. Messi would just smile and reduce the price. She could not afford to lose customers. By evening, she would return home exhausted, her whole body in pain, her skin getting darker from sun exposure. She looked like someone who was sick. But she had made money for Jessica's school fees, books, uniform, food. Messi was eating once a day, just gari and salt, so she could save more for Jessica. She wore the same 2 dresses, washing them every other day. She had no cream, no soap, nothing for herself. Everything was for Jessica. When Jessica would see her sister looking worn out, she would cry, Sister Messi, please, you are killing yourself. Let me stop school and help you. But Messi would hear none of it. You must finish school. This suffering is temporary. When you succeed, everything will change. Just study hard and make me proud. Jessica would hug her sister and promise, when I make it in life, I will give you everything. I will never forget what you are doing for me. Never! My people, that promise did not last long. Time passed. Jessica finished secondary school with excellent results and gained admission to study law at the university in the city. But university was expensive. 300,000 naira per year just for fees, not counting accommodation, feeding, books. Where would Messi get such money? But this Messi, she was not a woman who gave up easily. She started doing triple work. Morning, pure water. Afternoon, helping traders offload goods. Evening, washing clothes for people. Sunrise to sunset, no rest. People in the village would shake their heads. That girl is killing herself for her sister. I hope Jessica appreciates her. Every semester, Messi would stress herself to raise Jessica's school fees. She would send it through a friend traveling to the city with a note. Study hard, make me proud, I love you. In Jessica's first year, she would call Messi every week. Sister, how are you? Are you eating well? I miss you. But as time went on, the city began to change Jessica. She was meeting rich people, wearing expensive clothes, going to parties. She started feeling ashamed of being a village girl, ashamed of having a sister who sold pure water. Second year, she called once a month. Third year, once in 3 months. Final year, she stopped calling completely. She changed her phone number and didn't give Messi the new one. She blocked her on social media. When friends asked about her family, Jessica would lie. My parents died when I was young. I have no siblings. I'm all alone. But Messi continued sending money. Every semester, Jessica would collect it and use it for school fees and buying expensive things to impress her rich friends. Not even a thank you to Messi. My people, you see wickedness. The same sister suffering for you and you treat her like she doesn't exist. But life has a way of dealing with ungrateful people. Jessica's day of reckoning was coming. In Jessica's final year, everything changed for her. And not because of her hard work. No, because of her sharp mouth and pretty face. There was a seminar at the university sponsored by Thompson Holdings, one of the biggest companies in the country. The CEO, Mr. Richard Thompson himself, came to speak. This man was rich. 38 years old, billionaire and single. All the girls wore their best clothes that day, trying to catch his attention. But Jessica was smart. She wore a simple, elegant blue dress, light makeup, and sat in the front row taking notes seriously. After the speech, Jessica asked an intelligent question that impressed Mr. Thompson. He smiled at her. "Excellent question, young lady. What's your name?" "Jessica Williams, sir. Final year law student." After the seminar, his assistant came to her. "Mr. Thompson would like to speak with you." Jessica's heart jumped. She followed the assistant to a private office where Mr. Thompson was waiting. "Miss Williams, I was impressed by your intelligence. Tell me about yourself." And my people, Jessica lied. She lied like a professional. "I'm an orphan, sir. My parents died in a car accident. I have no siblings. I've been alone all my life, struggling to put myself through school with part-time jobs. Life has been hard, but I never gave up." She even forced tears. This girl. Mr. Thompson felt so much sympathy. "You are very strong. I admire you. You'll never be alone again." From that day, he took special interest in her. He called her, sent her money, invited her to business dinners. Jessica could not believe her luck. A billionaire was interested in her. But did she remember Messi? Did she call to share the good news? No. She stuck to her lies. When Mr. Thompson asked about family, she would say, "They all died. I'm alone." 6 months later, Mr. Thompson proposed with a diamond ring worth millions. "Mr. Jessica Williams, will you marry me?" Yes. Just like that, Jessica went from struggling student to billionaire's fiancé. The wedding was grand, the biggest wedding of the year, held in the most expensive hotel. Guests included governors, senators, celebrities. Jessica's wedding dress cost 5 million naira. The cake was 2 million. And where was Messi during all this? Messi didn't even know about the wedding. Jessica didn't invite her, didn't tell her, had completely erased her. On her wedding day, walking down the aisle in her expensive dress with everyone praising her, Jessica didn't think about Messi for 1 second. All she thought was, "I made it. I'm rich now. My struggling days are over." After the wedding, Jessica moved into Mr. Thompson's mansion. Huge house with pool, gardens, servants, everything. She had drivers, maids, cooks, more money than she could spend. Everything she dreamed of. But she built it all on lies. And you know what, my people? Lies always come out. Always. Because back in the village, Messi was looking for her sister, and she was not giving up. You see, my people, Messi had not heard from Jessica in over 2 years. 2 years. No call, no message, nothing. At first, Messi thought maybe Jessica was busy with exams. Then she thought maybe Jessica lost her phone. Then she started to worry. Maybe something happened to her sister. She tried calling Jessica's number. It was switched off. She sent messages. They didn't deliver. She asked a friend who used to take money to Jessica. The friend said she graduated and moved. Nobody knew where. Messi became desperate. She would cry every night asking God, "Where is my sister? Is she alive? Is she okay?" She continued her pure water business, but now she had no purpose. Before, she was working for Jessica's future. Now she was just working to survive, and life was getting harder. Their wicked uncle wanted the small shack where Mama Blessing had let them stay. He was planning to demolish it and build something else. Messi had nowhere to go again. One day, a woman from the village who had traveled to the city came back. Her name was Auntie Ngozi. She saw Messi selling pure water and felt pity. "Messi, my dear, you are still doing this hard work? Hey, yeah. But wait, I saw someone who looks exactly like you in the city last month." Messi's heart jumped. "Who? Where?" "A very fine madam. She was getting out of a big car at a shopping mall. Expensive clothes, expensive hair. She looked like you, but bigger and finer. I wanted to greet her, but she entered the mall quick. Maybe she's your relative." Messi grabbed Auntie Ngozi's hand. "Please, where exactly did you see her? Which mall?" "The Grand Palms Mall in Victoria Island. But hey, that place is for rich people, very expensive area." That night, Messi could not sleep. Could it be Jessica? Was Jessica in the city living a good life while she thought something bad had happened to her? Messi made a decision. She would go to the city and find out. She saved money for 2 months, every kobo from selling pure water. Finally, she had enough for transport to the city. She told Mama Blessing her plan. "My daughter, are you sure?" Mama Blessing asked with concern. "The city is big. How will you find her?" "I have to try, Mama. She's my only family. I need to know she's okay." Early one Saturday morning, Messi took a bus to the city. She wore her best dress, which was still old and faded, and packed a small bag. The journey took 6 hours. When she arrived in the city, my people, Messi was overwhelmed. The tall buildings, the cars, the noise, the crowd, everything was so big and confusing. She had never been to the city before. She asked people for directions to Grand Palms Mall. Some ignored her, some looked at her like she was dirty, but one kind security man showed her the way. When Messi reached the mall, she stood outside staring. The building was so beautiful, so big. People going in and out were wearing expensive clothes, carrying shopping bags, looking rich and happy. Messi looked down at her own faded dress and worn slippers. She felt small, but she gathered courage and entered. Inside the mall was even more beautiful. Shops everywhere, lights, air conditioning. Messi had never seen anything like it. She walked around for hours, looking at every woman, hoping to see Jessica. Her feet were hurting. People were staring at her because she looked out of place, a poor village girl in a rich people's mall. Just when Messi was about to give up, she saw her, Jessica, coming out of an expensive boutique, carrying multiple shopping bags, wearing a designer dress and high heels, her hair done in expensive Brazilian weave, her makeup perfect, and beside her was a very handsome, well-dressed man, Mr. Richard Thompson. Messi's heart nearly stopped. It was really Jessica, her sister, after 2 years, looking so different, so rich, so beautiful. "Jessica!" Messi shouted, running toward her. "Jessica!" Jessica turned. When she saw Messi running toward her, her face changed. Her eyes widened, her mouth opened, but not with joy, with shock and horror. Messi reached her, breathing hard, tears already flowing. "Jessica, my sister, it's me, it's Messi. I finally found you. I was so worried. I thought something happened to you. Thank God you're okay." She tried to hug Jessica, but Jessica stepped back quickly like Messi had a disease. "Don't touch me," Jessica said coldly. "Who are you?" Messi froze. "What? Jessica, it's me, your sister, Messi." Jessica looked at her with disgust. "I don't know you. I don't have a sister. You must be confusing me with someone else." Mr. Thompson looked confused. "Darling, who is this woman?" "I don't know, honey," Jessica said, her voice cold and sharp. "Some crazy person, security." Messi could not believe what was happening. Jessica, what are you saying? It's me. I sold pure water for you. I sent you to school. How can you say you don't know me? Jessica's face twisted with anger. Listen to me, you dirty thing. I don't know who you are. My family is dead. I have no sister. Now leave me alone before I call the police. People were starting to stare. Security guards were coming. Messi stood there, tears pouring down her face, her whole world crashing. Jessica, how can you do this to me? After everything, after all I did for you. Security, remove this beggar from my sight, Jessica commanded. 2 security guards grabbed Messi's arms. Madam, please, leave quietly. As they dragged her away, Messi looked back at Jessica one last time. Jessica, please, I'm your sister, Jessica. But Jessica had already turned away, linking arms with Mr. Thompson, walking away like nothing happened. My people, can you imagine? Can you imagine such wickedness, such ungratefulness? Yeah, my people. Messi cried all the way back to the village. She cried on the bus. She cried walking through the village. She arrived at Mama Blessing's shack and collapsed. Mama, she said she doesn't know me, my own sister, after everything I did for her. She called me dirty. She called security on me. Mama, what did I do wrong? Did I do wrong by sending her to school? Mama Blessing held her and cried with her. My daughter, some people, when they get money, they forget where they came from. Your sister has been poisoned by wealth. But don't worry, God is watching. For days, Messi could not eat, she could not sleep. She just cried and cried. The pain was too much. Not the pain of poverty, she was used to that, but the pain of betrayal, of being rejected by the one person she had sacrificed everything for. Maybe I should just give up, Messi told Mama Blessing. Maybe Jessica is right. Maybe we are not the same level anymore. I'm just a poor pure water seller. She's a rich madam. What was I thinking? But Mama Blessing shook her head. No, my daughter. That is your sister, your blood. You cannot give up on family. You must try again. Mama, she doesn't want me. You saw how she treated me. Try one more time. Just one more time. If she rejects you again, then you will know you tried your best. But don't give up without trying again. Messi thought about it. Mama Blessing was right. She had to try again. She couldn't give up on Jessica just like that. She saved money again. This time it took 3 months because business was slow. Finally, she had enough for transport back to the city. This time, Auntie Ngozi told her something important. Messi, I asked around. Your sister is married to Mr. Richard Thompson. He owns Thompson Holdings. They live in Banana Island, the most expensive area in Lagos. I even got the address. Messi's heart pounded. So Jessica was married to a very rich man, and she lied that she had no family. Early Sunday morning, Messi took the bus to Lagos again. This time, she went straight to Banana Island. When she saw the area, she was amazed. The houses were like palaces, big gates, security, gardens. This was where Jessica lived now. She found Mr. Thompson's mansion. It was the biggest house on the street. Messi stood outside the gate looking at it. Her sister lived here? Her Jessica? She gathered courage and pressed the intercom button. Yes, who is there? A security guard's voice came through. Good morning, sir. My name is Messi Williams. I'm here to see Jessica Thompson. She's my sister. There was silence. Then, wait there. After a few minutes, the gate opened and a security guard came out. Follow me. He led her through the beautiful compound, flowers everywhere, fountain, expensive cars parked, to the main house. Messi's heart was beating fast. They entered a large living room, so beautiful, big sofas, chandelier, TV bigger than Messi had ever seen, and there, sitting on the sofa, was Jessica, and beside her was Mr. Thompson. When Jessica saw Messi, her face became hard. You again? What do you want? How did you find my house? Messi knelt down right there in the living room. Tears were already flowing. Jessica, please, I'm your sister, your blood. Don't do this. Remember when Mama and Papa died? Remember when Uncle threw us out? Remember how we suffered together? Jessica, it's me, Messi, your sister. Mr. Thompson looked shocked. He turned to Jessica. Darling, what is she talking about? Is she really your sister? Jessica's face was cold as ice. No, I told you, honey, my family is dead. This woman is a liar. She's trying to scam us. Probably heard you are rich and she's pretending to be my sister. Jessica, Messi cried. How can you say that? I sold pure water for you. I went hungry so you could eat. I paid your school fees all those years. How can you forget? Jessica stood up, her face twisted with anger and disgust. You illiterate, you dirty village thing. I don't know you. How dare you come to my house spreading lies? Security! But Mr. Thompson raised his hand. Wait, let's hear her out. Miss Messi, is it? Tell me your story. And Messi told him everything. How her parents died, how Uncle threw them out, how she sold pure water to send Jessica to school, how she sent money every semester. Everything. Jessica was panicking. Honey, don't listen to her. She's lying. She's a con woman. But Mr. Thompson was looking at Jessica with new eyes. Something in Messi's story rang true. Jessica, let her stay. We will talk about this properly. We will get to the truth. No, Jessica screamed. She cannot stay in my house. She's lying. Jessica, Mr. Thompson's voice was firm. If she's lying, we will find out. But I won't throw anyone out without knowing the truth. She stays. And that was how Messi ended up staying in Jessica's house. My people, what happened next? You won't believe it. You see, Jessica was furious that Messi was staying in her house. But Mr. Thompson had made his decision. Messi would stay until they got to the bottom of this. Jessica gave Messi one of the guest rooms, the smallest, darkest one in the mansion. That night, Messi cried herself to sleep. Here she was, in her sister's big house, but treated like an enemy. The next morning, Messi woke up at 5 a.m. It was habit from years of waking early to sell pure water. She couldn't sleep anymore, so she got up and looked around. The house was quiet. Everyone was sleeping. Messi saw how dirty some parts of the house were. The maids were lazy. They only cleaned where Mr. Thompson could see. So Messi did what she knew best. She started cleaning. She swept the whole house. She mopped the floors. She cleaned the kitchen. She arranged everything. By 7 a.m., when Mr. Thompson woke up, the house was spotless. He came downstairs and was shocked. Who cleaned the house? One of the maids answered, Sir, it was that village woman. We woke up and everywhere was clean already. Mr. Thompson was impressed. Meanwhile, Jessica woke up at 10 a.m. She came downstairs in her expensive nightgown and was annoyed to see Messi had made herself useful. Days passed. Every morning, Messi would wake early and clean. She would help the cook in the kitchen. She would do things without being asked. She was humble, respectful, hardworking. Mr. Thompson began to notice the difference between the two sisters. Messi was always working, always helpful, always grateful. Jessica was always on her phone, sleeping late, spending money, doing nothing. One evening, Mr. Thompson called both sisters to the living room. I've been watching both of you, he said, and I want the truth. Jessica, is this woman really your sister? Jessica's face was hard. No, I told you, my family is dead. Mr. Thompson turned to Messi. Do you have any proof? Messi's heart sank. Proof? What proof did she have? Everything was lost when their parents died. I don't have documents, sir, but I have this. She pulled out an old, faded photo from her bag. It was a picture of her, Jessica, and their parents, taken years ago before their parents died. Mr. Thompson took the photo. He looked at it carefully. Then he looked at Jessica. The young Jessica in the photo was definitely the same person. Jessica, this is you in this photo. How do you explain this? Jessica's face went pale. That's not me. It's someone who looks like me. She probably found that photo somewhere and enough. Mr. Thompson's voice was loud and angry. I have had enough of lies. I can see the truth with my own eyes. This woman is your sister. You have been lying to me. Jessica started crying. Honey, please, let me explain. I was ashamed. I didn't want you to know I came from a poor background. I wanted you to see me as what? As someone you are not? You built our entire relationship on lies. You told me your family was dead. Do you know how much I pitied you? How much sympathy I gave you? And all along you had a sister who sacrificed everything for you? He turned to Messi. Miss Messi, is it true you sold pure water to send her to school? Messi nodded, tears flowing. Yes, sir, for years. I wanted her to have a better life. Mr. Thompson looked at Jessica with disgust. And this is how you repay her? By denying her? By calling her dirty? By pretending she doesn't exist? I'm sorry. Jessica was on her knees now, crying. I was wrong. I was foolish. Please forgive me. But Mr. Thompson shook his head. I married you because I thought you were a strong, honest woman who overcame hardship. But you're just a liar and a user. You used your sister's sacrifices to get ahead, then threw her away like trash. He turned to Messi. Miss Messi, I apologize for how you've been treated. You are welcome in this house for as long as you want. In fact, I want to help you. What do you want to do with your life? Messi was shocked. Sir, I just wanted my sister back. I don't need anything else. Well, you deserve everything. I will set you up in business. I will give you capital to start whatever you want. And Jessica, he looked at his wife with cold eyes. You will learn what it means to be grateful. From that day, everything changed. Mr. Thompson enrolled Messi in a skills training program. He gave her money to start a provision store in the village. Not selling, but owning. He furnished Mama Blessing's shack and made it comfortable. Jessica was humbled. She had to apologize to Messi every day. She had to serve her sister, help her, show her respect. Mr. Thompson made sure of it. Slowly, Jessica began to see what she had done. The shame, the guilt, the realization of how wicked she had been. She cried and begged Messi for forgiveness. And Messi, with her good heart, forgave her. You're still my sister, she said. I will always love you, but never forget where you came from. My people, this story teaches us important lessons. Never forget the people who helped you climb the ladder of success. Never be ashamed of where you came from. Gratitude is very important. If someone sacrifices for you, appreciate them. Don't use them and throw them away. Lies will always be exposed. Jessica's lies nearly destroyed her marriage. Always tell the truth. Have a good heart like Messi. Even after all the pain, she still forgave her sister. That is true love. So my people, as you go about your life, remember the person sweating for you today might be the one you will need tomorrow. Treat everyone with respect, be grateful, and never, ever forget where you came from.